64K Retro Gaming Goodness.
Hey, Bastish Bia for 64K and welcome to Pop Culture Quick Bytes, episode number 31. And welcome back. On today's episode, I'm going to have a look at a new book called The PC Engine Box Art Collection. This was released by Bitmap Books at the end of June 2023. So this book is about 370 pages dedicated to highlighting the box art of the Japanese PC Engine games. There's a PC Engine I picked up a couple of months ago. It's the first time I've ever owned one. If you're unfamiliar with this system, it was released later in 1989 under the name the TurboGrafx 16 in the Western countries. This is the original Japanese version. This is the Core Graphics 2. And this is the collector's edition version. It's got like a hard shell cover and then you can pull out the book. I'll show you that in a second. I'll also show you what a regular version looks like.
We interrupt our program to bring you this important message.
Xbox 360シューターコレクションスペシャル。
Okay, so let's have a quick look at the main contents page and a few other sections in this book. Okay, so now let's get on to the bulk of the book, all that excellent PC Engine box art. I'll show you how they set it out and all the little extras around it. Each game has its own mini review, plus screenshots at the bottom of the page, and of course a great look at the box art. book is written by Kurt Kalata. He writes excellent books. If you're not familiar with his stuff, it's the Hardcore Gaming 101 series, like this one here, the Japanese Video Game Obscurities book that I own. I actually own a lot of his books. This is excellent. I'll have to do a video on this in the future as well. Anyway, the way this is set out is excellent. I like the neutral color backgrounds that they chose. That kind of represents the cover of the game. Then it just gives your focus onto the actual cover. It makes it easy to look at. The little mini reviews are also really good. They have usually some really obscure fact about the game. And at the bottom of the page there's also screenshots of the games, which is very useful, especially for me that's not familiar with the system as much as I really want to be. So, it gives me a good idea of whether I want to try it out through emulation and then take it one step further and buy a physical copy if I really like the game. And this is just overall another fantastic book by Bitmap Books. This is not a promotion by any means. I bought this with my own money. I'm a fan, really. I've got so many of their books. They are just fantastic. They're not like, quick, cheap Kickstarter money grabs. These are real books with real content. And if you're a fan of the PC Engine, it's a must buy. If you're unfamiliar with the system, I would also suggest picking this up. I find this really useful. The focus here is obviously on the box art, but there's enough descriptions of the games, the history of the PC Engine itself, the screenshots. It's enough to really get your blood pumping to go play these games and find out more about them. So I would say it's also a pretty good guide for beginners, even though that's not its real purpose. And I'll leave links in the description so you can go check out this book itself at Bitmap Books. Please also check out the other back catalog. There is so many good stuff to look at. And that's it, a wrap on another episode of Pop Culture Quick Bites. Thanks for joining me, Bastish B at 64K. I hope you had a good time. If you can, please like and subscribe. They'll be greatly appreciated, and I'll see you next time. Cheers.